Hospital Porters Pride and Dignity stop the New World Order. Welcome to HPANWO TV. I'll show you where I am at the moment because I've just been to the reptile house. I don't know if I'll have uploaded this film straight after, so you may be watching this a little bit later on. But anyway, I'm here right now just by the Artillery Memorial, and if you look around further down, you have here the Guards Memorial, which is the Household Division. There's and over here you have Horse Guards Parade, which is just there, which is really military. It's the military religion cathedral of Britain. And up here you have Admiralty Arch just there, which will be seen in a moment. This is the Artillery Memorial. As you see, we just had Military Religion Day, as I explained before, and there's the poppies. Now, if you live in Britain or in a Commonwealth country, you'll know that during Memorial Day and around that era of time, it's traditional to wear a poppy, a little plastic one usually, not a real one, on your chest as a sign of memorial of the victims of war. Now, I used to wear one myself, but then in 2005, in July 2005, I saw something that really was a big wake-up call for me and an eye-opener for me. Basically, what happened was I was watching TV, and it was the 60th anniversary of the D-Day landings, and this was just a week after those terrible bombs in London, the July the 7th bombs, and there were thousands of people gathered around this very spot, and an original Lancaster bomber flew over this street, the Mall. This is a weapons platform designed to drop bombs on innocent people, and it killed millions of people in Germany during World War II. It flew over the Mall towards the reptile house, and her reptileness was standing on the balcony, and it dropped 1 million poppy leaves. And these leaves symbolised the 1 million British and Commonwealth victims of World War II. But they fell down, and they drifted down. It's just the leaves, they just fluttered down like snow, red snow. And I suddenly realised I was watching a blood sacrifice in effigy. And I think these young men that are killed in wars, there is an occult element to this. And I was watching it, and the Queen, standing on the balcony, starts smiling and dancing like this. And it chilled me to the bone. And I can't find that anywhere on YouTube or anywhere else. Since that day, I realised that this whole memorial thing, it's memorial culture, the poppies and everything, it's all a part of this ritual, and I'm having nothing to do with it. Now, this Artillery Memorial you see here, you have the same symbolism you get down at the reptile house. You have the winged, you see, is a winged humanoid, and I think that's a winged horse. It's a Pegasus. It's a winged horse. Again, a mythological creature from a classical mythology with a person standing next to it. And you have neoclassical architecture. The plinth and the stairs. Now, as I've just shown you on the map, this whole area is a kind of like a memorial. It's a mausoleum to military deaths. And it's all surrounding that reptile house at the end there. The Buckingham Palace is just down there. You can still see it just in the distance. This whole area is these memorials to the various people who have died and were injured for the reptilian Sun Queen in her reptile house. And it's really unbelievable. I mean, what does she think as she sits and looks out the windows at these various memorials? Because the only thing I can think is it's intended it's an illusion for our benefit. It's nothing to do with her. It's not. She didn't put them up because she wants to. It's an illusion for our benefit. It provides that image that to be in the military is glorious and glamorous, as Sir Lawrence Britt said, and as Wilfred Owen, the war poet, put it, "Dulce et decorum est, pro patria mori." The old lie. It's sweet and fitting to die for your country. I'm going to take a walk up here now, because that there is Horse Guards Parade, and you walk down there Whitehall. There's another living sculpture, as I like to call them. There's another one down there actually, and that is this is like the household cavalry have a continuous ceremonial, post a continuous ceremonial guard on the Horse Guards Parade. Now we're going up to Admiralty Arch there. Again, you see, that's actually a building. It's the Admiralty is basically the headquarters of the Royal Navy, and Admiralty is where all the admirals hang out, I suppose. Yeah, it's true. They also provide accommodation for people. I mean, if you well, that's one advantage. I mean, if you have, it's like if you're married to someone who's in the services, they'll put you up at the Admiralty House. I know a lady who came to the David Icke conference, in the David Icke lecture in Brixton. Her husband was in the Royal New Zealand Navy, and they gave her a bed to sleep at Admiralty House. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's getting dark. I'm going to turn the night shot on. Right, settings, movie settings, night shot light. Oh, on. There we are. Maybe you'll be able to see me a bit better now. As we walk down this road towards Admiralty Arch, there's another sculpture now. Who is this? I don't know. This is completely new. There's more sculptures all the way along here. I think that's Lord Nelson, actually. No, Sir Captain James Cook. Oh, blimey. Well, look who they got here. They have a statue to the man who opened up the world, the wider world, to the Illuminati, probably more than anyone else since the Romans. He basically discovered Australia. He saw the edge of Antarctica, all that area around there. And you see here we have this amazing arch and the big. It's very imposing. I mean, it's definitely designed to shock and awe people as you come through. You know, it's just designed to impress. You can imagine that they brought the natives here. You know, they probably brought the princes from the native tribes, and they showed them all this, and they went back saying, the big white man is so powerful, he has these wonderful things. And that's what these things are designed for. You know. Now as you come through here, you'll see one of the most famous sights in the world. I hope you can hear me, actually, because the traffic is very loud at the moment. I'm going to have to speak up. Look at that big dick. Now that guy on the top there, that is Lord Nelson, Horatio Lord Nelson. And the reason he's been put on top of this big phallic symbol sticking up into the sky, good blimey, my eyes are watering. I feel inadequate, I really do. Because he's been put up on top of this, he's been given a sort of pride of place that no one else has. It's basically because he won the Battle of Trafalgar. Wiped out the Spanish Armada. This is Trafalgar Square, named after that battle. And as I was saying when I went to Blenheim Palace, it's an odd thing to put so much emphasis and so much pomp, you know, to memorialise the victory of one group of people over another. It's almost like a kind of very large scale version of happy slapping. You know, these kids who will record, they'll film their bullying with their little mobile phone cameras. They'll film the bullying that they do on other kids, and then they will play it back out of kind of like to remember it because they love it so much. And that's basically what the people who built this area do, this whole Trafalgar Square. We have a lot of other statues of various people here, and that over there's the National Gallery. Now that is worth a look. I mean, that is one place it is worth going, as the National Gallery, because there is some lovely paintings and things in there. It's getting a bit loud now. And that down there, this is Whitehall, and down there there's another big dick down there, but Big Ben. You see it? I'll show you on the other side of the road in a minute. There it is. Big Ben. That's another phallic symbol, isn't it? Oh, we have an ambulance. Oh, blimey! I hope you can still hear me. But there's Nelson's Willie. There was actually a comedy sketch, remember, with Rowan Atkinson? Oh, it's Nelson's Willie. I think it was not the 9 o'clock news or something like that. Alright. Well, I think that will do. Thanks for watching. I've got to get to Judy Wood now. Hospital Porters, Pride and Dignity. Stop the New World Order.